Hey everyone, KCR Jones here, and welcome to. I'm gonna try to make this quick. My thoughts on the Lionel 2022 catalog. Oh boy, I I'm not the happiest with this catalog. There's some cool stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff in it, to be honest. Most of it doesn't really intrigue me the most. Doesn't mean it's a bad catalog, and doesn't mean you probably don't like it. The first thing I want to talk about are the new Vision Line stock cars. Looking at these things, these are actually pig cars. In the past, I'm pretty sure they were all cow. And I gotta say, of the choices, I'm split between this Baltimore and Ohio or New York Central pack. Who knows, maybe I'll actually get the Northern Pacific, because I do like the look of the Pig Palace. Oh yeah, and there's a new door tooled on these. This is more of an honorable mention than me saying I'm going to buy one of them, but pretty cool to see the New England Berkshires again. We've been force fed, the other type of Berkshires for, years. I think it was 2013 was the last time these two were in the catalog, so pretty cool to see them back. Okay. I don't hate it. I'm not saying it's bad product. It isn't. There's only so much you can do with old tooling. That is something that a lot of people need to learn at this rate if they want to even critique the hobby. There is only so much you can do with older tooling. Oh boy. I mean, granted, Lionel could have done the haha funny, use the Pennsylvania Railroad E6 Atlantic tooling and put, every railroad under it, but they didn't. They used the Southern Pacific tooling. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna buy this as of now, specifically the New Haven one. Uh, God, I don't even want to go down this rabbit hole, but pretty much, the tooling's not right. I don't care. I don't really want an Atlantic after my last Atlantic that I bought, and not only did I go through one, but two of them, and a friend bought the similar product and had really bad issues with that. Not saying the Atlantics are trash, but considering I have gone through two myself in about a year, I think I'm gonna stay away from this unless it's really worth it. And when I say that the tooling isn't right, for those who don't understand, I can get over the tender, but the Southern Pacific front, as in the pilot and the smoke box, I can kind of get around that. I will say the boiler work actually does pretty good. Oh, but that cab, that is not New Haven. I'm just gonna flash up an image of the real New Haven 4 Aces, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, another honorable mention is the MTH Premier 060 engine with the Lionel switcher tender. I don't know about this. The picture looks weird, but who knows? Maybe this can actually be a really cool switcher if you wanted one. And before you ask, when I say MTH Premier, I mean it comes with Lionel Legacy. It's just the old MTH tooling. This is the 5th time I'm doing this take. Oh God, I literally am at a loss for words. This is the old KLine A5024 that many people know. I loved it as a KLine model with TMCC. I use my Lionel Line Chief version that you mostly would know as number 59 on my railroad. And yes, this is what I'm talking about that I customed. I don't know about it as a legacy engine. By the pictures, and never judge a product by the pictures, it looks to just be the current Lion Chief Plus version with the electric headlights. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to come with the firebox and, Ford Chuff Perez, the nice smoke unit, legacy control, and all that cool stuff, and especially the 200 speed steps. For a switcher like this, that would be insane. However, I don't know. The road name selection, there's not many. And really, I know everyone's complaining about this. I kind of feel the price is about right, although it is a little high in this in particular. Although I'm not going to complain about the prices. Go to a good dealer. Get a good dealer. Get to know them for a bit, and they'll give you a real nice discount on these things. But I'm going to pass on this one. unless I really want the legacy version of these. I'm kind of happy with the Lion Chief one I've got. One switcher to the next. Here we have the old MTH Rail King SW1, and it's now being offered by Lionel with Legacy. I had to look at this 3 or 4 times to actually realize it was the MTH Rail King tooling, which, if you didn't know, my museum, we have one from, I want to say it was Stockyard Express as a custom run in Morton Salt paint. Now, I thought MTH was going to hold on to this tooling, but by the looks of it, I think Lionel got it. So, yeah, that Morton Salt one we have might be one of the last MTH ever made. But in other terms, I just got to say that, just like the other batch of switchers, none of the paint really enthralls me. But I got to say, this is going to be a really good engine. I'm not going to get one out of this batch, but these are going to be really good if you want one. Now back to something Lionel tooled years ago. The F40s are back, and holy crap, I'm surprised what we got, but also I was kind of expecting to see what we got. So, we got a couple Amtrak liveries. I mean, look at this. We got, Phase 5, Phase 4, and even Phase 3, along with the Veterans unit. Then we also got the Cabbage variants, which, yeah, I know everyone's complaining about the prices of these models, but honestly, for the Cabbage unit, you get everything but the motors in this, and, that, for what it is on its own, they're pretty damn cool. So if you wanted one and you didn't get one of the last batch, definitely pick up one of these, guys. I don't have one myself, but a friend of mine has them. These things are freaking awesome. Now, like I said earlier about the Atlantics, there's only so much you can do with old tooling. Now, unlike the New Haven Atlantic, which I said, all about already, I gotta say, I think the CSX office car special, the one that Lionel's offering with, the incorrect toolings of Pullman observation cars and all that, I think it makes a good compromise. Hear me out. You get all 3 of the F40s as separate sale engines. You're not buying a 2-engine pack for, $1,000 somewhat dollars. You get a 4-car passenger pack that comes with a theater car. You get a Station Sounds Diner add-on car, which that on itself is worth buying. And then you also get, like I said, the observation cars that are, the wrong tooling. Honestly, though, guys, at this rate, with it being all separate sale stuff, minus the 4-pack, when you think about it, it's really buy what you want. They're not saying, oh, you have to buy the whole train. You can buy what you want, and you can probably custom the stuff that, doesn't exist in this set. Or, if you're someone who can just enjoy the business train being represented as a Lionel model, I mean, more power to you, That's what I would do, but I don't need the office car special. Now, this set, I gotta say, I'm not getting it, and I'm not complaining about this, but of all the price increases that have gone on in this catalog, I gotta say, this one feels worth it. You get a Legacy ES44, you get 5 standard O box cars, you get, I'm pretty sure it's, 5 of the, pretty damn sure these are the MTH NASA rocket cars. Looking at those trucks, those are definitely the MTH ones. And then you get this special box car with these clearance guards on them, and a passenger car. And before you ask, yes, on this train you can lift up the actual things on the flat cars, and you can build that rocket that comes with the set. You can't go wrong with this one. This one, I think, is really cool. Unfortunately, I am not going to get it, but, if I had an extra $2,000 laying around, this would probably be the investment I would make. Hey, and speaking of MTH tooled stuff, gotta say I was not expecting the Coil Cars to show up, but hey, I mean, they were pretty damn good cars when MTH made them, so hopefully, Lionel will make them even better. The Coil Cars, you see them all the time on Manifest Freights these days, and I gotta say, if these look too clean, they made weathered versions, I am more than likely picking up the New York Central Conrail Shared Assets one. And if anything, I kind of like the look of the BNSF weathered one. But yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up a couple of these when they're in stock. We're getting the Lionel Amtrak Valley Flyer in 2022. I'm in disbelief. So we've got, it's the MTH Rail King P42 Genesis, followed by, I'm pretty damn sure these are scale. If not, they are close to scale. The Lionel Amphiletes are back. These things were so cool. Lionel made them like once for an HHP8 set way back in the day, as in like the 2000s. But otherwise, yeah, these things haven't seen the light of day since. And we're even getting the cab car. Now, if you don't want to pay the $1,000 for this set, you can buy them as separate cars. They also come in Phase 3, and I want to say Phase 5 capstone, but I'm getting the Phase 6 stuff because I really want a Lionel cab car. And some ampletes, you know. So, yeah, like I said, getting these. If someone breaks up the set and has like a better deal on like the set cab car number, I might get that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm getting the add-on stuff, but I'm still in disbelief that Lionel's making this. Two quick ex-MTH buildings I want to point out are the Brewery, which doesn't say if it's going to have the smoke unit or not, and the fire station. Man, I'm really glad someone's going to continue to make that fire station. That is a cool accessory. And speaking of the firefighters, Lionel themed the tank car accident to be a firefighting tank car accident training scene. This is cool. I gotta say, this right here, that's a cool scenery or accessory piece they got there. And before you ask, yes, that is a scale tank car that comes with it. But I'm pretty sure it's permanently attached, so yeah, don't buy this thing and you're getting a tank car out of the deal. Now, if you wanted a cool tank car, look no further than this. Gotta say, if you're even the slightest bit of a fan of Monsters Inc., you're probably going to want this, because it took me a while to realize it. There is a microphone or a sensor or something in there that lights up the LEDs on the side when you scream. So you pretty much load up the tank, just like in the movies when you scream, and then you can send this car to Monstropolis to power up the city. That is such a cool idea. I think I'm gonna get one of these just because of, you know, the cool factor to it. Now, I'm not getting this, but if this looks familiar to anyone who grew up watching I Love Toy Trains, yeah, Lionel's bringing back the rocket launch. And I'm pretty sure this is the first time it has smoke. I'm not sure. There might have been a release like 2 decades ago, maybe, that had a smoke unit on it. But either way, you're getting it new these days, and it comes with the NASA theme, so it's a little relevant to modern stuff if you like that. But like I said, I'm not going to get this myself, but to anyone who wants a cool accessory out there, this is probably what you'd want to pick up. Now, I could have spoke about, you know, the doodle bugs or some of the other MTH stuff in here, but honestly, I think I'm just going to end off the video with the scale Christmas cars. I'm not going to get one of the horse cars, but honestly, this Vision reindeer car, it would only come out one time a year. I stupidly want to hear what this thing sounds like, and I might get one if I think it's comical enough. Then again, the Vision Line New York Central version of these had a really funny parrot on there, if you know what I'm talking about. But if anything, I am most likely going to pick up that 50-foot boxcar. That looks cool. I gotta say, on its own, that is a cool looking car, and honestly, I kind of prefer that over all the other road names featured, although the UP one did look good. But otherwise, guys, this is it. This is all my highlights I wanted to show off in the catalog. If you enjoyed this somehow, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because hey, I'm a Lionel guy. I run Lionel stuff all the time, so if you want to see stuff running, I got videos of that. And if you like G-Gauge, well, I've got that too. I go out places and film real trains, so yeah, keep an eye out on the channel if you haven't already subscribed, like I said. But otherwise, guys, I feel like I'm going way too far on this, so you all take care and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Casey out.